Hi Sagittarians, I'm Karine. How are you? Welcome to my channel. We are doing weekly soulmate readings and just kind of see how they feel about you, how you're feeling about them, see what's up with the relationship. A lot of relationships have changed since we've had all these full moons, new moons, retrogrades, all these different things, excuse me. And so I feel like a lot of people, their relationship dynamics have changed with their soulmate. Some people don't want it anymore. Some people do. There you go. Don't want it anymore. Let's see what's going on with you guys. So Sagittarians. Oh, and if you want a personal reading, just check out the link or the description box. It'll tell you how. Okay, so this is how you see your partner, Sagittarius. You see them as someone who's not able to make a choice, not able to decide clearly what they want in life. Maybe they're a little wishy-washy to you. They're avoiding facts, something like that. You just don't see them as someone who like really faces reality completely. And then you also see them as the hangman right along that line. Someone who just kind of checks out, doesn't tune into what really is in front of them, and just kind of decides, I'm going to ignore it, let it go away. I'll just kind of just wait. And so the hangman, he just puts himself in limbo and waits and doesn't really make any movement. No forward progress, nothing really happening. So you're feeling like they're just like, they need to make a choice and kind of like they need to shit or get off the pot, that kind of thing. Excuse me for saying that, but that's kind of what I'm feeling, is like that's how Sagittarians would throw that out there. Okay, so how do you see them? I'm sorry, how do they see you? Sorry. The moon, they see you as someone who's mysterious and maybe not 100% upfront. Maybe they don't really know what you're thinking, what you're doing, just like you're doing your own thing, you're independent, and they see you as a mystery. They don't know if you're being honest. They don't know if your feelings are real. They just don't know. And they also see you as the Eight of Cups. So they see you as someone that's probably going to walk away from the relationship, or that you've already kind of walked away from them. Even if you're still together, they see you as not really being there for them anymore. Look, you have 2 full moons in your cards. That's interesting. You must have had some enlightenment maybe during the last full moon or something. But either way, they see you as someone who just kind of could leave the relationship at any time if it's not what you want anymore. Okay, so now how do you feel about them? Not how do you see them, but how do you actually feel about them? 8 of Wands, that's an interesting way to feel about someone. I think that you want to communicate with them more, and maybe you feel like they need to communicate with you more, and that they're just not like talking enough, sharing. You just want more communication. So how do you feel about them? You feel that that you're waiting on communication. You feel like it makes you happy when they communicate with you, and maybe you think they're good communicators, something along that line, but right now you're just waiting for that because they're in this hangman mode, so you feel you need more communication. So I mean, that's a weird way to feel. I'd like to pull one more card. One more card for how does Sagittarius feel about their soulmate. There we go. 10 of Cups. So you do love this person. You feel like they would, or 9 of Cups, I'm sorry. They are a wish fulfilled, and you care about them a lot, and you feel like you want more communication with them. You feel that you love them. You feel they're someone great to talk to. You enjoy your conversations together, and they make you happy. But for some reason, you see them as someone who's in limbo right now. Okay, and then let's see, how do they feel about you? 6 of Pentacles. So they might think that what I hear in my mind is you're fair to everyone but them, kind of thing. So maybe they feel like you're a really kind and generous person, but for some reason you're just not open to them as much, and you kind of just, you give enough to make the relationship keep going, but not enough to make them feel completely thrive. So I think you guys both care about each other, and you both, I'll pull one more for them too, as long as we pulled another. I think you both really care. You're just like on the wrong page, like your communication's off or something. You need to communicate more with each other, because you obviously care about them a lot. I believe they care about you, but they don't know what you're up to. Let's see how they actually feel about you. I'm sure they do. I mean, Who couldn't love a Sagittarius? Can I have one card, please, for how does they feel about... Oh, look at... That's interesting. So for how they feel about you is the Hermit. So, they either feel that you're not... Like you're, once again, like the moon energy, you're kind of keeping your emotions to yourself. You're not really sharing them with them. It's really kind of hard for them to get in. So why don't you, instead of giving them crumbs, open up to them, let them know that how you feel, because it looks like this is someone you really care about. Don't lose it. And if you've been just having like some disagreements, you're not on the same page, work it out, talk it out. Let's see what your final outcome is for the week. Page of Cups. See, there you go. So Page of Cups, you're going to give each other an offer of love. You're going to probably start small again. Something, I don't know what happened here, but the communication's off, but you guys are going to communicate, and you're going to be like, I love you too, let's go to dinner, or something along that line. It's not going to be anything monumental, but it's going to feel good, and it's going to feel like when it was new again, and so that's good. Pages are enthusiastic and happy with their love. Okay, and your advice? Let go of control issues, Sagittarius. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Now, I know that you guys have a very hard time letting go of control. One, you're fire sign, so that seems to be something we all share. But two, you're right a lot of the times, and no matter if you're right or not, Sagittarius is always right, at least in Sagittarius's mind. And so it's really hard for you not to control a situation, because you're not doing it to be rude. You're doing it because you think that what you're doing is for the best for everybody, because you have a lot of common sense. You've thought it through, and you sometimes have an ability to think things through better than the people around you. So, but let go of the control. Let go of trying to hold back. And if you do this for me, then I'll do that for you. But unless you do that, then this is what you get. It's going to be completely fair. So you don't talk to me, then I'm not talking to you. Let go of that. Someone has to break the ice, and this relationship is worth saving, it looks like. So, all right, Sagittarius, that's it for the week for you and your soulmate. Hope you have a great week. Love you guys. Bye.